Try coming up with a different theatre mode. Typically Star Trek 2's got a very, the 5.1. It's got a very bit of a weird, odd remix, particularly on the stereo, particularly on the surrounds. It's kind of got like I don't know, some kind of weird stereo surround sort of thing, but it's a bit distracting sort of thing. For years I've been sort of thinking of, make another thing in the system in my B chain so that I can switch the channels of left and right surround and put left, say like left surround over onto the right over there, and the other one that's in the middle, the other left surround, and put that over there into the middle, and then take the right surround signal, and which would be of course over on that side, and also duplicate it over on this side. So it would kind of have because the bass response on it is kind of a bit weird. It's like it's got a very strong bass on one side and a very different sort of bass signal on the other side. And I was thinking of switching the signals around so that they would be so there'd be the little speakers there, and then the other ones would be at the back or on the side walls, and they will have the other signal, and the signal should sort of kind of flow forward and backward sort of motion, rather than side to side, because it doesn't sound very equal. It's very easy to put something in the B chain, a Behringer device, which I've got. I'd need quite a few of them in the B chain, because these outputs are also individual for Dolby Atmos, for so like when it plays that pan through whatever, and I would know what movie's playing, and then I would just set the units from stereo to mono, so that it just takes the whole overall signal. Otherwise, it gets a little confusing, because originally Star Trek 2: The Wrath of Khan is format 42. Originally it's a format 42, which is mono discrete surround, and there's a lot of movies mixed in mono discrete surround. Format 43, like everyone gets, oh wow, really excited. It's nothing really to get too excited about. Format 43 only had a very few handful of 70mm prints made with split stereo surround. And amazed it's most people say amazed it worked. The way the signals were mixed or encoded onto the 70mm, whereas discrete or stereo discrete surrounds is totally different, because it's got a lower frequency response. It's not lower, its frequency response is like there, and digital just extends it just a little bit up to 20,000. I think it goes 18K, and then digital goes up to 20K, and then with goes down a little bit lower. And instead of I think the frequency response on split surround would be oh gosh, rather limited down on the low lows, but not sure where it stops. Digital, oh well, that just goes down to flipping 5 hertz. It just extends it, you know, but how often is it used? Very little. So I kind of tried doing this configuration of trying to, you know, but then I realised you can't swap. I can't swap channel 9, make a duplicate of channel 9. I'm not sure if you can in the Storm Audio processor. Make a duplicate of channel 9 and put it over on channel 10. And then channel 11 and duplicate that over to channel over here. Originally, but these are not channel 9, 11 and if I'm using Atmos, the channel configuration's different. But if I want to create other theatre modes and such, I've got to rearrange the channel outputs. But I realised that I couldn't even do that. And then I tried to create a child mode, a child format, and then realised with great disappointment that doesn't work because it's not taking the discrete signal. It just doesn't take the discrete signal, so that didn't work. And I thought, okay, why not create a why not create a 5.1 and then I'll just add a few more speakers outputs, because you can add on there, down there you can add 1, 2, 3 and 4. So I just added, instead of 3 for down the sidewalls and such, I just added a couple of more, and the outputs in, say, like Dolby Atmos mode, when I use them, will be channels 17 and 18 on the processor, on the outputs, on the XLR outputs. There'll be channels 17 and 18. Then I just thought, okay, I'll just do the what you call the channel mapping on the processor, which is over here. The channel mapping, and then just reconfigured the output channels, so the side surrounds, so they will play on the back, because that's usually how Dolby Stereo configuration is. Oh wow, bravo. Because I was thinking of adding something into the B chain to switching, but there's still a little bit of other snags. See, most people, they just can't remember Dolby formats, what film they saw. They just don't know. They're just too wrapped up with this Atmos stuff, and frankly Atmos, I've just given up with it. And as for the overhead experimental surround sort of thing, thinking it's possible, I'm not sure, it probably is doable, to that's the 2D map, and of course the 3D one won't show the other speakers connected, because they haven't been connected in this theatre mode. I have to go to another theatre mode. Of course, if I exit the theatre mode now from this one, I'll come back to it in a moment, so I'll just mute the sound. Go to the other theatre mode, refresh the page.
All right, get on the cockpit to Dr. Marcus.
Aye, sir.
Maybe it's something we can transplant.
I think I refreshed it. Just mute that. Oh yeah, because the sound output is only duplicating. Sorry, the surrounds are only coming out on the middle surrounds, the middle JBLs. So mute that. It says theatre mode, theatre bloody 6 there. I don't know why it's saying that when I switched. Oh yeah, I've got to press that one for. Hang on, go back. Oh, this processor so it does say Atmos up there, or the output.
For the course.
Don't know what it's saying for one.
Maybe.
Oh, hang on. Click back.
Every time
yeah,
we have
that's
dealings
better.
with Starfleet, I get nervous.
That's better. Theatre 2.
We are dealing with something that could be perverted into a dreadful
Let's go
weapon.
to the
Remember that overgrown Boy Scout who used to hang around here? That's exactly the
preset.
kind of man
Hang on. Try preset number 1. Click on speakers. Yeah, that's it. Okay. It's confusing, this processor. Ah, right, there we go. That sort of. So I wouldn't just what I could do there is if I go to the 3D. Oh gosh, that's so confusing. Limit that. Oh gosh. Yeah, I could basically send a duplicate output of the channels of the sides. Or yeah, just make some more channel numbers. Or such. I think it's doable. I don't know. And I can switch the side surrounds to go to the overhead to kind of like do the UCI experimental, because that at present is only switchable on the switcher box up there at the moment. It's on on A mode. When it's on B mode, it's on experimental. So yeah, I might see if I can create see what it sounds like. It should sound the same as the switcher box, only it'd be creating a different theatre mode on this processor. Flipping out. Need all those speakers just to watch a movie.